Every restful night.
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stay with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Horny jail.
I don't need it anymore. When I'm gone, Mum will take care of my cat. No one will miss me anyway.
If you have anything else on Zach Weston, let me know.
Zach was taking photos.
And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two then.
Maybe they were for Oscar?
Perhaps go and ask him about it?
What do we know?
Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, you mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Okay.
All opened in her hands. It'll be over.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
Are you Zach Weston?
Yes. What do you want?
He has such a lovely, soft-spoken voice. Shaw's hired me.
The Shaws. Oh. You mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy?
You never met Dorota?
I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait. Dorota, I remember now.
You are so full of shit. You photographed her, didn't you?
For the August Chronicle, she won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot.
Oh. His expression there. You could see the hatred in his eyes. He fucking hates that cello. He did it.
No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
You smug son of a bitch. Do you know where she lived?
If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no.
Was that the only time you met her?
No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there.
Oh no.
As you can see, there's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
What do you see?
Nothing. She's just a very attractive girl. That's all.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? Hello? That, like, stare. Do you take any other pictures of Dorota?
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
I don't think I like what you're implying, Detective. Is that all?
You're friends with Violet.
Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well.
Violet gets naughty photos taken. How well?
Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center.
So you're sleeping with her?
I'm sorry, my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you.
Because,
Yes, we have sex.
well, I've got a little neurotic woman down the hall from me in the guest room that said she'd hit it, so, where were you last night?
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
Working late?
I live here, detective. Long story short, I'm divorced. My wife got the house, my business is all I have left.
Do you think
That's
if we
an
come back
audience
as
full of awful
Violet will
curiosity.
smash?
Welcome to Poe's Curiosity Shop. Okay, Alice, this is what I brought in
Please,
today.
no.
What do you think it is?
Oh, wow.
Hello, Oscar. Do you know Zach?
No? Who's that?
He took photos of Dorota.
Okay, so this Zach guy was connected to Dorota. Took pictures of her. Were they sleeping together?
I don't know.
You can tell me if she was. I don't care. Look, I mean, if you're going around asking all these questions, if you find out anything like that, I want you to tell me.
I will tell you. You're trying to smash the tarot card reader, you cheeky bastard. Of course.
Thanks, Sam. Don't let me mourn if I shouldn't.
Did Dorota show you her boudoir photos?
Her what? Boudoir photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them?
Can I see them?
Yeah, I'll put them in an album for you. No.
It's for the investigation.
Reminder that some things are best left unseen. Several were made, apparently. But as far as I can tell, I have the only one.
Well, I wish I hadn't seen this.
Let's talk about Zach.
Ugh, do we really have to?
Says you're sleeping together.
How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it.
What?
He thinks he's irresistible to women.
Is he?
No.
What the fuck? No! That's disgusting! No! Fuck off! Ew! Ew! Fuck off! Ew! Ew!
I suppose today you could wear it as a brooch, maybe, or a belt buckle. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
what
why would people, in ancient times, why might people wear this?
No! No.
Would they tie it around themselves, perhaps? Attach it to some leather, maybe?
No.
Hmm.
No.
Yeah, again, it's a theme that we've visited before in our shows. It's a bronze.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Gotta pay for a job somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
Wards off evil spirits while traversing the ley line network.
Do you know Zach?
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, oh no. He did mention Dorota.
What did he say?
He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
Anyway, Birmingham.
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing. Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3.
Why?
You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
Wait a second. Dorota was a redhead. Violet is a redhead.
I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds.
Why demons?
Some religions talk of demons, but they don't actually exist. Travellers can get inside us and make it look like we're possessed, hence the demons.
They can inhabit us.
Yes,
Hey,
disturbingly.
Decimus.
It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
In simple terms?
They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
So you think the murderer's a traveller?
Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
Dreams
And nightmares.
with Poe and Monroe. So, we have...
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
She realizes she's left
loves
her
me.
money at home. And then the cashier makes her put everything back on the shelves, but it never...
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
The loop. I find that always interesting. So it's an unresolved issue.
Zach! What are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Why don't you want anyone to see me?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure we were still okay.
What did you do? What did you say to Sam?
Everyone's talking about Dorota.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like what?
Homewreckers. Anyway, I hope you didn't just come here to talk about Dorota.
Are you happy Dorota's dead?
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
Oh.
She didn't throw herself at me.
Don't play games with me, Zach. You know how insecure I get.
Explanation of this dream is that perhaps Gabby...
Zach, let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow. Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
Now, for me personally, I believe that every relationship that you have with someone should...
I'm Oscar.
No, I'm Oscar.
Is there anything else I can do?
I gotta hide in the cupboards.
challenge in your life. What do you think, Poe?
That's some wonderful advice, Alice, and I think for this listener, and I hope she takes some wonderful lessons from it.
Thank you for your dreams. Your Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain. Okay.
Peering through the crack. It floated there in the center of...
You have a lovely guest house.
It is quaint, isn't it? It's all my parents had when they died. We're literally sitting in my inheritance.
How did your parents die?
Father died first. Heart attack. They found him in the freezer when Mother died. She had a pulmonary embolism. I didn't really talk to them much.
Freezer?
Yes, she kept him in the chest freezer because she didn't want to be alone. Stored him perfectly. Still use it today.
On row of teeth, too impossibly large to fit in the room. Was. Until it wasn't.
She kept him in the freezer.
Altering its form like camouflage. All called from its victims. There it floated. And then it turned to face me.
Rain! I'm surprised to see you here. I take it you know about Dorota already. All that stuff we talked about yesterday, that's strictly between you and me.
What stuff?
That's the spirit. Now, I think it's best if we don't get caught speaking to each other. Overcautious, I'm sure, but I think it's for the best nonetheless. Maybe we can get together for a lad's night out after this is all blown over. Yeah?
No. Okay.
Great. Well, I'll see you soon.
Whole dark tunnel, and at the bottom a mirage. That carnivorous, like a spiked coffin. The vision vanished, and an alternative to death was offered.
Time to get a little
Hello,
bit saucy.
I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
I'm Violet.
Helped the bag lady with its disguise.
Violet.
Yes.
She's so
I agreed to help.
creepy.
I thought to the bag
Oh.
guys to float,
Here we go.
except in water.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
I came over last night, but you weren't here.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here.
Did you hear about Dorota?
Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Local celebrity? Were you sleeping with her?
Violet? Of course not. I only have eyes for you.
That's not what I heard.
This again. I told you, I'm not seeing anyone else. I have gorgeous women in my studio all the time, but you're special. Not because you won't take off your clothes, I'm expecting that at some point. It's just, you're so clever and well educated. And the icing on the cake, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever met.
Wait a second. He said he was divorced. There was a wedding dress in Dorota's
With far too
cupboard.
many segments which traced along the sides of my face and into my mouth, stretching it wide. The bag lady gapped its bile-stained mouth over my own and regurgitated a worm-like thing, no thicker than its fingers, but longer. Involuntary gags, reflexive struggling.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Bebop.
And gradually, as the worm settled, panic made way for dread. Inside my skull, inside my brain. The bag lady drifted back.
Hello. I know you. You're the police chief.
What type of I understand that you knew What type of photos do you take?
For the paper. Record shots that any idiot with a phone can take. My studio is where the magic happens. Mainly portraiture, but I dabble in other areas.
Boudoir photography?
Sometimes, if that's what the client wants. Are you asking for yourself, or...?
It's for the case.
Of course.
I understand that you knew Dorota Shaw.
We met briefly, yes. I freelanced for the August Chronicle, and they did a story about her.
Was that the first time you met her?
As far as I know. I meet a lot of people through work. Some are more memorable than others. I happened to mention my portrait services, so she booked a session with me.
When was this?
A few weeks ago.
The bag lady was getting hungry.
Chief? Again?
Did Dorota have any online friends?
She didn't really use any social networks. Didn't have the time. Mainly just cello.
Go to any clubs or groups?
She helped out at a Rainbows group. I think it's
God.
like Cub Scouts for little kids. Did that with her mum.
I used to do. I was in Rainbow.
I don't know. Unless she was strangled by a 9-year-old.
But there was the 9-year-old in the...
Somehow both together. A jingle of coins, a handful of change to buy him a coffee, and a conversation. A talk